Did hubris swallow me whole, wrought by my own folly? The void has consumed us all, forsaken by our God. Calamity bears not name nor face, yet draws closer still. Is this the end? Nay. 'Tis but the beginning. Our cries shall be heard, but not remembered.
I just gotta say that it's hilarious playing over my cozy get ready with me like animation. Just like I'm getting ready for bed and there's just sounds of flesh and goop and some kind of prophecy. I find that funny. Give us one moment. We are gonna hit that calibrate button on our face. And then we should be good. Hello. Today we are gonna play some Chrono Odyssey on the oh god. Quiet. Today we are gonna play some Chrono Odyssey online. We're gonna be mostly checking out that character creator, because as you know here, that's one of the main things we do with new games that have character creation.
Sorry, what was that? I can't hear the music. Can you turn it up?
Sure. Today we're playing Chrono Odyssey online. I'm back with you with the weather.
Perfect.
I just woke up my neighbors now. I don't know why I felt it was necessary for me to scream. I could have just gotten closer to the mic. Anyways, we're gonna look at the character creator. Because, I mean, honestly, I've seen pictures of the character creator, and I've seen some really cool things come from it. So let's have a look. We're not in Asia. But it looks like our bars are the same. Wait. I was about to say, why do I have good connection for Asia, but bad for NA? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna choose NA 58. Oh, okay. I thought that was connection, like, because of this bar right here. Then that makes me ask the other question. Why is it so low in Asia? Their servers, they be empty. Hello, Silver Sun. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to Chrono Odyssey Online, where we are gonna spend a lot of time probably in the character creator, reviewing all of the options. I did select a server, you fool. Oh, we're doing good. We had a huge migraine. It's gone down a little bit after chugging a Red Bull. and eating some pizza. I'm gonna move me over to the side. Let's see. I've heard that this game has a lot of bugs. Also, uh, so we'll have to see how that works out. Sentinel. Paladin. I see that they kind of took a path of exile approach to this. Assassin. I do like the idea of the assassin. Maj. Assassin's not in the game, is it? Yeah, it's not. I think I'm gonna like the assassin whenever they come out. We're gonna take ranger, and we're probably gonna do crossbow and bow. Select. Gross, a man. Man thing. Ooh, that's a nice bone structure. We are set. Okay. Body type. Middle. Okay, skin color, we go pale. With high luster. Oh, I guess we'll just try to recreate my face. Jawline. Tilt. Lateral cheeks. I wonder if I can get rid of that peach fuzz. Hi. Let's see. I do like how they've done this though. Because this is a lot more easy to like move everything with. And it's not making as weird of like faces. I mean, I guess you could probably still make a weird face. That's Botox. Mew. Cheeks. I need to pull up that jawline. Thanos. Thanos face. I've made like a bit of a square here, and I want to get rid of that square. So let me take cheekbones. Then I forget where that one is. I need to get the actual chin tip. And we want to... I'm needing to fix this area. I think that might be on the chin flab. Nope. Cheeks. Oh, there we go. Forehead. Yeah, so that's depth of the forehead. So far, a lot of good options. I'm gonna go to eye shape. Ooh, that seems to be an issue. Protrusion. I want to see... Oh, pupil. Ooh, I like that. I like when you can do this. I think we'll do like a flower. That sun pattern's cool too. There's some nice gradients though. I want a game to give us Oshinoko eye options, like put a galaxy inside your eye. Ooh, I like that you can choose 2 colors. Pupil shape. Ooh, we could do like a star. Can we do pupil color? We can. Full transparency. I set to white. And then I want to set this one to blue or black. And then set this one to like a yellow if I can get it. Oh, okay, I can actually change like this part too. So I need this to have more of a like have an outer edge for me to do the effect I want to. So I think that star actually might be my best bet. Hey, novella! Because I want to do like kind of... I was thinking about maybe making this center part of the eye look like a star. We are doing Character Creator Simulator 5.0. As we all know, I love my character creation tools. So I don't like that, like, it still has that black dot in the center. I wonder if I can get rid of that. I can't get rid of it, but I can reduce its appearance. That, or we could just try to make our actual eye. Oh, thank you. You know, I think we've had enough of this season, so if it is, it the, it ended terribly, and I'm for one glad it's over. Happy end of the world stream. Oh wait, no, I want to play NTE first. Can we at least maybe early release the NTE beta? Can I get access to that real fast? I mean, I have access to the closed beta, so if we could just launch it early, then go ahead, pull the plug. After that, that's my one request. But yeah, the end of the world. As a LGBT representative, I have heard the end of the world so many times. You know, I don't think we need a second season. If it's gonna be, I think we need, like, at most, a spin-off that has nothing to do with the original plot. A spin-off where, like, everything went good. A spin-off where the person didn't miss. That would be the spin-off I would like. Even though we all know that was staged, but like... If he needed glasses, I would have bought them. Ooh, actually those are some really cool eye patterns. Just now noticing these. Oh, you can get anime eyes. I think I like this one the most. With an eye pattern like that, I don't need a cool pupil design. Oh, this is the closest I think I can get to an Oshinoko eye. Is if I do this, and then see if there's like a star up here. Every eye's on you, you captivate the room. Do 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 do, the one and only idol. Do 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 do. But yeah, like I am not threatened by the end, for I have seen how it is during. Overall balance. Hi, Lester. Iris size. Iris range. Adjust pupil size. Outer iris range. I think we'll do that. That does mean that the back color needs to be a bit on the darker side. So that way we can have the front part like shine. This, but I'm not seeing this change the color. Oh, there we go. That's how it works. Will be the dark Oshinoko. Oshinoko with an intent to destroy. Inner eye corner. Tilt. Width. Those eyes are buggy. I do notice one weird thing that happens here is that like this like little crease here in the eye, making it to where like there's only like some correct answers here to maintain like that not looking weird. But you could get some really like interesting designs with this. Outer corner. Because that like it looks like the skin doesn't stretch very well around the eye, that like you are kind of having to determine your eye shape from this section. I need to fix that chin area still. Be a witch. I kind of like to do kind of like a flat shape here on a lot of the faces. So like not to have this like protruding, but to like kind of line up with the, to create basically just a flat surface there. Let's reshape the nose a little bit. So that way I can get more of that thing that I want to happen. Something more along this, and I just need to fix this lip area. Ooh, you can have a cat face. Lower lip. Then mouth. Also, I thought the NTE live stream was tomorrow. Turns out it's today. So, believe it or not, it is not a... It's a horror MMORPG. It has a really nice character creator. I would love this on for more games to like take on. Now, full disclosure, I've heard like mixed reviews from the game that like the character creator is amazing, but the gameplay it's a little choppy. I know that they're working, it's still early in development. I think this is their first like playtest. So like they have room for the game to grow. A lot of people like the concept and the direction the game is headed. It just hasn't quite gotten to that direction yet. But as you know, we are someone who spends hours in character creators. So we are going to be looking at all of these different options and kind of just seeing how much we can manipulate the face. Not necessarily how much we should. This... Oh, mouth corners, okay. It's hard to see. Oh, okay. So right here, let me move my body. So right here is where that's affecting this protrusion. It's very unnoticeable. But it might just be because the angles I made my lips. They wanted to give that semi-cat-like feature. Because we're kind of going to go for like a horror anime like antagonist. We made our scary Oshinoko eyes. That means we want like a smaller nose. Because you almost want to go... I'm almost aiming for a little bit K-poppy because that's, I think, what Oshinoko is based off of. So we want to just, like... Ironically, having a smaller nose, I think, would make it harder to sing. Because of airflow. But yeah, the concept is really cool. It's also supposed to have more like Souls-like combat, so it's more supposed to be action-based and a little bit less like a WoW copy. Because ever since WoW happened, every game has tried to recreate WoW. Or like just redo WoW's mechanics. And similar to Wuthering Waves versus Genshin, like... if you want to have success in a pre-existing market, you need to be adding something new to the conversation. And I think that's something that this game is attempting to do. We have not yet found out if they do it successfully. Or if they just need to like go back to the drawing board a little bit. That's just based off of the feedback I've heard from other people, though. My only complaint right now about the character creator is there's these stress points when you change the size of things. Like for the eye, it's right here. That when you move things, it creates like either like a tear in the texture or an odd like little hole or discoloration. But you can't have a texture be able to be warped fully in all directions without having it switch textures as you move it. So it makes sense as to why it's done the way it's done. Let's do the ears. And now I know one of the beauty trends is for you to have large ears because it kind of makes your face look smaller. We're not going to follow that beauty trend. We're going to follow the trend of I don't like drawing ears, so I'm going to make them smaller. That's my trend. Ears are annoying to draw, so I try not to have them be that visible. I mean, I think I did a good job on this model's ears, but like... Oh my god, look at that ear. But we also don't have to make our model's ear editable. Our model is going to stay the same as it is now. Ooh, so you can make like an elf. If you did something like this. Oh, that's neat. Ooh, see, it kind of is giving me like the dark fantasy. I wonder, I've heard other people also spend a while in character creators, but I wonder how many people spend as much time as I do in character creators. Okay, I want to pull it up because I like to line the top of my ear with my eye. Just a little bit. There we go. Same. I mean, honestly, I will say, before I started making 3D models, my character creator game was like so-so. After I started making 3D models, my character creator skills have by far leveled up. Like, everyone's a human in this game, but we now have a pixie. Because we even have that very, like, fey, like, face that, like, has it go, like, almost like mask-esque. I think that's good. Wow. That only took us 30 minutes. That's a record time. So I want to just make sure we look through all of these. Nasolabial angle. I really like this character creator. I want more games to adopt this. No, I like this part being angled down and this part being angled up. because it gives us more of a creature mouth. As well as having this upper lip come over top. Kind of like how a cat like has their two like side parts of their lip go over. Nasal bridge. I like this, I like this. Oop. It's an optical illusion nose. Oh, that's a pretty face. Oh, never mind. That's better. You want a cute nose, and I've learned from my many years of struggling with noses that you need the nose to be visible. It's like noses are one of those weird things where if you leave it off the face, it looks weird AF. If you have it on the face, when you draw it, it looks weird AF, but when someone else sees it, it looks normal. Just because, like, a nose is just something that the longer you focus on it, the weirder it looks, because noses are just a weird facial feature. Oh, can I put a negative number in here? No, I can't. So you can type your value, but you can't go past its limitations. Okay, one note I want to make. So far, no makeup. Oh, there's makeup. Never mind. Criticism is over. We can come back to here. Because we won't need to, like, rotate them as much. But I don't want to block the face. I've been really into this, like, movie-esque makeup that, like, you see on this face. It's very, like, classic Hollywood starlet, where you put a lot of, like, highlight above the cheekbone and center of face, and then, like, you kind of rose out your forehead and bottom of face. Ooh, before we do makeup, let's do hairstyle, because I want to see the hairstyles in here. Do we have a good ponytail? Is the first question. Ooh, that shows off the facial structure. I'm giving kind of Lord of the Rings. We're just gonna go through all of the hairstyles. Zoom in. Ooh, that's a decent ponytail. It's giving this ponytail gives Konoichi though. You know, I never see people really pick that option. Hair physics are a little jello. Like I like when hair flows. But jiggle's fine. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Ooh, this is very Final Fantasy. Like Alfred. Ooh, this is very like... Oh no, this is a pixie cut. Nice updo. Oh, this is very, like, Final Fantasy also. When I say Final Fantasy, I'm speaking specifically about Final Fantasy XIV. I would say cat ears are easier than bunny ears. I just saw that part, that other part of your question. I would definitely say cat ears are easier. The reason why bunny ears are weird is because the height of a bunny ear is questionable. Uh, Speaking of like bunny ears, I do have the bunny that I can show, and I have a cat too. Let's see. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Where? Alphabet, why are you so alphabet? My models are now very optimized, so it doesn't take as long to switch between them. It used to take forever. But these ears are harder than cat ears because of the fact that, like, for one, you need them to, like, move in a very specific way, and then having them flop in different, like, ways is important. And then, like, are you gonna draw them straight up, or are you gonna draw them, like, one down, one up? They have a lot more variation to their size, whereas cat ears, think I think it's called casual. Let me double check what the name is. Oh, I'll use cat hacker. No, that's not the right model. This model's probably not that great. There we go. Whereas the cat ear is very, like, has a very iconic shape to it, making it a little easier to have it be readable. Also, like, the way it's drawn is very consistent, which again makes it more readable with less detail. Whereas bunny ears, they can be, but they also can just be like. I also have a hard time with the circular shape of a bunny ear, whereas these are just triangles. Like, so if you draw a triangle, you're gonna have something that looks like a cat ear. If you draw a half circle on top of your head, or half oval on top of your head, it's not always gonna look like bunny ears. I still love the idea of this cat model, is to like have like the cat parts be digital. Very futuristic fashion. It's giving fashion. Let's see. Oh, I don't think you saw this model. It's a updated version of the Fuka Una with animated makeup. My lips have a prismatic effect on them. That's why they're changing colors as like they move. Yeah, we went full RGB. So before I kind of cheated the colors because I didn't know how to do the special color mapping that I know how to do now. So it looks as though the colors are shifting, but it's actually light that is changing hues on top of a flat color. This, however, this is full on color shifts happening actually on the material. So like it has an iridescence effect on like the body parts and the hair. So as I move, it shifts even more. We also have like a normal map that shifts slowly on the body. That's why all the colors are like kind of bleeding into each other and like melting and everything. We know how to do the fancy things now, so I wanted to go ahead and do one of my models that has the most potential for fancy like effects, which is the Fukauna model, now called Poison Fukauna. Ooh, another cool thing that I changed about this model, I took the eye effect and I made it to where the biohazard symbol was dark, and then the back of the eye is what shifts. Now back to the game in the studio. I think I definitely show a glow up. Ha 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 ha. Pun intended. Okay. And I think you've seen Summer Night. This one that has the butterfly effect on it. This is my, I used kind of my Cantarella thing and then made it more poison. So like highlighting the color green instead of purples and blues. And then switched the jellyfish for butterflies. And butterflies will always be associated with me, with poison for me, because of Pokemon. Butterfree was one of the first Pokemon I made an entire team of just Butterfree. After that, it was Gengar, but like, I used to love Butterfree. They were like a staple on every team I made. Because I always make Pokemon teams based off what I like, not necessarily what is a strategy. I don't think you really need too much strategy in Pokemon. At least if you're not playing PvP. And this is Summer Poison, the one that uses an updated normal map. It's also my more, like, semi-realistic model. Donphan! I know, Raz, one time I went to a convention and I brought them back a Turbish Pokemon card. Ooh, that's pretty. I also like the way that they did their hair texture. I used to cosplay a lot more frequently than what I do now. That's a pretty decent ponytail, but I don't like that it's not moving like the other long hair does. Like, it could use that jiggle physics right here. Every time I think of Donphan, I think of Elephon the elephant, because I think whenever Donphan came... Ooh! Sorry. I think whenever Donphan came out, Elephon, that board game also came out, where you catch butterflies as the elephant blows them up into the air. I like this too. But right now, this is the top contender. Oh, they do have some like really stylistic choices. Very classic 90s anime. Okay, these are just balds. Wait, what is different about these bald? Why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Why do I have 8 different types of bald? Am I supposed to have 8 different types of bald? I think these are like slots that will be filled later, but that is kind of funny. Honestly, if you want really strong facial features, probably edit the face bald and then go to the hair. My face was made to have bangs. Like it needs like something shaping the face. But I like this ponytail, even if it doesn't move. I'm also loving that you can actually like deepen the colors. Because I don't know about anyone else, but I've been in love with this really, really deep green. Like kind of like a seasick green. High luster. Oh, that's the density of the hair. We're gonna make it very dense, more than likely. Turn down the luster so it doesn't look plastic. Because you don't want to look like we're wearing a hard front wig. Two-tone on. Two-tone activate. So I want like a super dark green. Okay, so where's the second tone? I just see one tone. I think the two-tone hair thing might not work for all hairstyles. This is a really nice long hair. Oop, there's some clipping issues. Spin! Test the hair! Test the hair! I knew it. I saw the issue and I knew this was gonna happen. A benefit of being a programmer who loves hair physics. You want to know what's causing that issue? So they have a collision thing that basically when the bone of the hair goes into your collision circle, it has two options. It can either push it out or they fuse. And right here it's fusing, and then it gets stuck, and then it's supposed to still move because the hair programming is like, no, it jiggles and moves. And so then you get basically this situation where it clips into it. And now this is just because the like jiggle is turned all the way up. Or like just they don't have the limitation on it enough. This reminds me of like a blender. It is fun though. Does that, yeah, all the hairs have that issue. Well, all the hairs that have jiggle. Yeah, they just need to like put a harder limit on the bone stretch. Oh no. Oh no, I have models that do this. This was before I figured out how to do better rigging, but a lot of my models would have this problem. Actually, first Cantarella model has this problem. Uh, but like where it will clip into their neck. It looks like if you like do a little jiggle, it can know to push it out. Talk about a hairball. Don't you hate when you get a hairball just stuck in your throat? I will say I love the direction they're moving with their hair to have it have a little bit more maneuver ability, but it is coming at the cost that they need to redo the collision map. So what they might do is actually make hair a little bit more solid, or honestly, they don't need to make hair solid. What they need to do is just limit the triangle, like there's triangles on top of every object. They just need to limit how much those are willing to bend. I am noticing though, like, what hairs can do two-tone? Oh, it's my intensity, that's what's wrong. Okay. Go back to this. You want bright tips. And then dark upper top. Kind of gives a little bit of illusion of a glow. Hey, we found one bug to send in the report. Again, honestly, hey, game devs, this is one of the reasons why you should have me test your game. I'm gonna do the thing of going left when everyone else is going right. And also, as a programmer myself, I can typically have some, like, hypotheses of how to fix the issue that's happening in the scene. I think this uses UE5 and I use Unity, but the concept's still the same. Okay, I can turn this stuff off, which I'm gonna have no hair. Oh wait, nope. So I always have to have peach fuzz, it looks like. I would like an option to remove peach fuzz. Even though it's not realistic. It's not realistic for people to not have peach fuzz, but there's a little bit of, like, non-realism you can aim for that still keeps you in that semi-realism zone. I mean, to be fair, they wouldn't have access to razors, but if they didn't have access to razors, and that's the logic here, this peach fuzz should be a little bit more intense. If we're gonna make that argument. Okay, now we can do makeup. Now that we know how the face is supposed to look. Eyelash, we like those 309s. 309s is basically drag lash. These are 309s. I'm gonna take this. Ooh, we could do like a... Nah, we're gonna stick in the realm of the colors of the hair. Eyeliner. I'm also liking that the game's not making me decide between having eyeliner or having eye makeup. Monster Hunter. It's like, I want both. I want eyeliner and I want it all. And I deserve it all. Because Maybelline, you're worth it. I don't, that's not there. Close enough. Under eyeliner. Ooh, I like that it lets you have the access to both of these so you can make your own design. I didn't realize there was an intensity. If I do that intensity, I'm gonna need to make them a little bit more transparent because it's gonna be weird if these are the only things that like have that level. And it's not gonna look like it fits the art of the game. Now that looks like it's a liquid liner. Eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the luster. Can I do a green cut crease? That's a really pretty gold. But we're going for monochromatic. Okay. I need this to be brighter than the eyeshadow below it. Under eyeshadow. Which we're going to use as highlight. So we're actually not going to be using this as what it's intended for. Turn up the luster. And we're going to use like a super pale. Turn up the intensity. Too bad I can't eyedropper the skin. Let's see. Let's skin match first and then we can do it lighter. There we go, skin is matched. So that means if I stay in this realm I should be able to get something a little close. I could also take it a little bit more to the red. Ooh, that works. Because without width. There's sometimes where I, as a 3D artist, or just as an artist in general, I like to color sometimes on one opacity, and I have to remind myself I'm doing nothing with it. The change is not visually enough for it to be noticed. And it's because I color matched the skin, but like I want this to act as highlighter. That's a bit better. I want to finish with the upper part of the face before I move on to the lower part. Oh, right now it's giving very Hunger Games. So this is blush. But I think, I was about to say, I think this is going to be like a straight person's definition of blush. So like, used for like a lot of different things. Okay. I really like this. But I wish that it started here and went more here than stopping like vertical wise. Because if you didn't make your face shape for this one, you're not gonna get the right effect. Like my face is more flat and a little bit more like fantasy shaped. So it's not laying down in the spot that I need it to. So we'll probably go with something like this. And then I'm gonna want this to kind of match the facial skin space. Like that. Shading. Okay, so contour. That contour is intense for the color of my skin. But this is where I would want to contour. It's where I contoured on this face. Like, this is basically the same contour I have on the model I'm speaking with. Oh, that explains it. It's black. So we want to color match this. So there's not an intensity here, so we already know the color match is around here on the slightly orange side. And then we want to take that and we're going to go darker. So that way we maintain that it still fits the body, but is still shaping the face. Yeah, like that. Because we want to be pretty. Okay, lip base. This is another area where, because my face is shaped differently, these are going to be different on my face than what they are here. Oh, that's smudged lipstick. We're gonna turn down the transparency so that way we can see this better. Turn up the luster because I do like it to be shiny. And turn up the intensity. Ooh, that blood red is actually pretty. Ooh. I can get a lip line effect. Let's see, and then we go back to lip intensity. I kind of wish I could move this out a bit more. Because right now, all I could do is like go dark, go red, and then go super dark with it. And that's gonna make my lips look weird. So I'm going to take us to the realm of green, because we're still wanting it to be in my theme. That's really pretty lips though. One thing I do like to do sometimes is to like have a red base, green accent, and then transparency. Like have it to where it kind of like sheens green from certain angles. There's some really cool lip options. Go for, actually though, for this one, I think we'll go for something a little bit more natural. I love the gloss though. Because that has to be programmed with intention. Is it giving a little bit of drag queen? Yeah. But it's also me doing the face. And I learned how to do a lot of my makeup techniques from drag queens. So it's gonna look a little draggy. But also hyper femme. Yeah, I like that. I'll sometimes use tattoos to get extra makeup. Okay, tell me I can reach... Okay, I can. I was about to say, tell me I can replace where this goes. Oh, that's neat. Now, does this go underneath or above? Oh, okay, it looks like these colors mix when laid down. Okay, and they want it to be shorter. See, this could do good for like a red that has a high transparency to act as blush. If you wanted to use this for your blush instead of the other thing. You can't have cat whiskers. You definitely want this one, it looks like, because it angles itself, whereas the other ones don't have like a swoop to them. So let's go put this like here. And I want to rotate it. Transparency. Yeah, it's making my face a little bit Republican makeup, so we're gonna take that off. The girls who know. The girls who get it, get it. It's like the excess rouge that like really uglifies the face. Head size. I really want people to see my face. Oh, now I'm like from Wizard of Oz. The Munchkin Land people. Oh hey, this is Marvel Rivals proportions. I just do like this. Yeah, Marvel Rivals.
You can make chibi poison.
Same. Listen, if I make chibi poison, it's gonna look creepy. Great, now I'm like second guessing myself as far as like the head size. I think that's fine. It might be a little big.
But Furby poison.
Same. Oh yay, upper body. VTuber neck. So many VTubers make their necks like giraffe. But it's, you know, an evolutionary advantage so they can get the viewers on top of the stream charts. I wouldn't know. I'm here at the... I couldn't even get in. That's a giraffe joke. Haha. Ooh, this is very Addams Family classic animation. To like have this very big swoop here. Now I'm entering vampiric territory. Delts. You know, I am dyslexic. And I read circumference as circumcision. And I was like, wait, why would she need... I mean, hey, you know? Live your truth, queen. Oh, I made those shoulders ready to be executives. Let me just... Linebacker. That's funny. Normal neck. Oh, it's the delts that were causing that issue. There we go. That's fixed. Sometimes when you play with it too much, you end up with issues. We're gonna give ourselves kind of model proportions, I think. It's not creative, but we're not being judged here on creativity. With massive... Ooh, now we're Nosferatu. At least in the hands. You know, it's funny that this entire stream right now has been against TOS if I was making a VTuber model. And that's why sometimes it is a little silly. I actually do think I want my hands to be a little bit like spider-like. Size 2, size 3. It's for if we get in a car crash. We'll be protected. It's bracing for impact. Now we want them to actually fit our frame. Okay, which one is the out of shape? There we go. Okay, it needs to come in width-wise. Either it needs to come in or go out for width. That's more fitting of our frame. Though our body fat content would imply that these would need to be smaller. Because a lot of what goes into the breast tissue is fat. Oh. Oh, hey, it's birdcage syndrome. Shoulders. Upper torso. Can I get width higher? Just so that way my body fits having breasts. Because otherwise my body doesn't fit breasts. Like, I can only change the size of those so much. Don't you also love how they gave standing still jiggle physics? Like, they're slightly jiggling even when I don't move. Lower torso. Body, I'm trying to think of the body curvy, thick. Hips, something, no waist. something, Megan the Stallion. Pelvis. There we go. Give ourselves Roger from American Dad proportions. Okay, then I need to go to here. I wonder if this will break, if I did this, if this would break, any of the clothing items in game. You know what I mean? Because, like, I could see this breaking some clothing items, textures. Now we're Roger. Name them Genevieve Vance. Oh no, she's gonna break her legs. She's half ostrich on her mom's side. Maybe they should have grabbed the BBL from your thighs, well, from your calves. Same, pear-shaped. And you know what? Pears are one of my favorite fruit. I actually really like pears, and I haven't had them in a while. Okay, thighs. Now these are more like horse proportions. I do actually tend to like making my models have long legs. Okay, that calf needs to come out on the back part. Or there's that in the ankle. I would just like another quick note, because we're giving notes, because that's what the test is for. I want to move camera. When it comes to foot size, I don't think that's how it works. Oh wait, I'm in the way. I would maybe have it go more out forward instead of backwards. Because it looks like there's just like a bar like right here in the center, and this just puts it from that center part, which kind of forces you to have smaller feet if you want the things to look fine. Okay. Are we the most gorgeous thing in existence? No. But did I make a unique character with its own oh god, with its own proportions? Now there's sometimes where like a gotcha will just zoom directly in on the breast. I'm like, oh god. Please, warning first. Like there's moments in gotcha games or anime where it's obviously fan service. I think we're good. Okay. A record only like hour 20 minutes in character creator. Poison to the oaks. Bind soul. Oh god, why am I wearing a frumpy dress? Well, frumpy smock. That does nothing for my figure. I'm suing. I need to grab a drink real fast. I'm still here, I'm just grabbing a drink. I have a BRB screen, but I don't use it. I don't know why it's an animated screen. We are back for your pleasure. Yeah. It's lagging because I moved my laptop. That's not on the game. That's on me. Oh, is this queue time to get in? I may have messed up here. That's a bit too much of a thigh gap. I did get a BBL, but that's okay. Someone in Chrono Odyssey had to. I, d- I don't know how I feel about the constant jiggle physics in the chest, even when I slightly move. Like, breathing is enough to trigger them. Yeah, I think I'm queued for getting into the game. You know what? If I zoom in like this, the outfit's not that bad. When does... Okay, let's see how much I have to zoom out for the outfit to look ugly. That's okay. Ugly. Okay. It's not like hot, but it's like I'm going out to like go get my groceries or something. Or like gym day. So baggy in the waist. Why would you give us all snatched waists and then a square shaped shirt? Mumble grumble. Crimes against fashion have been committed. You give me this shapely form, but then give me square shaped clothing items. And the one space where I need a little bit more shape help down here, you make it super snatched. I mean, to be fair, typically your first outfit is one that they want you to not like, so you update and upgrade without remorse. Cancel character creation. Cancel. I think that's how long I've been in queue for. Canceling character deletion. Oh, it was set to delete my character. I was like, that would have been bad. I thought when I actually clicked that the other time that it was saying, hey, are you sure you want to cancel your character or delete them? Not that I had already clicked delete. Well, I just saved myself. Well, I mean, I saved myself 30 minutes. Well, I'll say 10. After 10 minutes waiting in queue, I probably would have switched games. Because we're live. Oop.
At last, we'll soon be rid of this mess.
A relic that reverts time. To think we've come this far chasing mere myth.
Well, you haven't, because you're not even in the game yet.
Hell's fucking hell.
Look how pretty I look compared to all of these people. Like, they have so much grit and, like, character. They've been through a lot. And then you have my character who just got off a fashion shoot.
Ready yourselves.
Like,
Balder, join me at the front.
I have not seen a day of hard work. My hair is nice. My face is still well done. I have the glamour of a mage.
Grab your arms. We must find Etheldreda.
So far, not a single bit of lag. Ooh, those are cool creatures.
I hope Etheldreda's okay. We must hold the line.
I'm gonna press. One moment, I'm gonna minimize some stuff on my other screen. See if that helps.
Shit, there's no end. You go first, Captain. The ruins are beyond the forest. We must save the captain and securing the relic.
I love my circle weather. Oh, that's supposed to be ash. I thought it was like supposed to be like falling snow or something. Okay, so control is how I run. Ooh, dragon. Is that a tentacle? I'm gonna switch to having only one monitor active. We'll give it the Marvel Rivals effect, so that way it doesn't have to, my graphics processor isn't working on two monitors at one time. Show only two. Keep changes. And that should make everything run a lot smoother. Because I don't want to, like, show it in a way that's not optimal. Because, I mean, a lot of games that are in beta won't have, like, optimized code. so it's not exactly... I will say it's still a little bit like jumpy here. Let's go settings, display. That's all good. I think we're gonna turn it down from epic. We'll go to high. Well, medium. See if that helps. That's a lot cleaner. Ooh. When did I get on the horse?
Still breathing, eh? To think a little sort like you made it this far.
The cinematography of these cutscenes is gonna give me vertigo. Although this camera movement reminds me a lot of Naraka. Can I turn off motion blur to help with the vertigo inducingness? Graphics quality, resolution, global effect detail, resolution, post-processing quality, super sampling off, display FPS, maximize color type, color filter intensity, contrast, motion blur intensity, there we go, apply. A lot better. Still a little bit like, oof. What if I don't know where the rooms are? Oh, that's a very short range.
They're tenacious, I'll give them that. What must be in the ruins after all?
Oh, there we go. That's much better. It's like I want to have more of my Legolas moment, and this doesn't give Legolas. But this is a lot better.
I'll hold off the void here. You head to the captain.
So much for holding off the point. You're just letting that walk right past you.
Do not falter! Strike through!
What are you guys doing? Not enough arrows. How dare.
One final push! Pull up all and comrades!
Okay, so one gives me an arrow. No, I don't like having limited ammo. I don't know if I'm even getting experience from doing this. Okay. Okay, so using my abilities and auto attacks, it looks like...
Soldiers, rise! The relic is straight ahead!
Okay, and yeah, the chart, that aim shot actually does more damage.
This must be the relic.
Same. Amazing hair mid. I really love Stellar Blade. I've seen videos from it and I really want to play it, but I'm not in a buying a full price game mood. If that makes sense. It looks gorgeous though. Like, it looks stellar. On guard. On guard, you classless whore. Oh no, did I die? I thought I got it. Her arm! She needs that for paperwork. Ugh. How is her insurance claims ever gonna go through now? That's a lot of skin missing for someone who was only stabbed. Oh no, okay. This is my PSA to the gooners. You gotta stop. Not gooning, but just your reviews of games are misrepresenting every game you play. There's been games that I played, Shadowverse. The reviews of it, like everyone acted like the characters had full nudity out on the cards. And I played it, I was like, this is basically Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, levels of like... It's like, no, this is not like as sexually charged as they want to make it seem like it is. And I have a feeling Stellar Blade is similar, where it's like, it's hot, there's sexy people in it, but it's not like full on in your face 100% of the time. Because I've seen the ads, and like the ads for that one are a little bit more girl boss slay queen. But no, I hate the Guna reviews of video games because they make everything seem like they're smut games. And then like I'm someone like, I don't mind if things are sexy, but I don't necessarily want so much of that to kind of be used to try to hide bad gameplay. Because like those games oftentimes don't have necessarily great gameplay. E. Oh, that's to click on them. Migraines. I had those earlier. I also okay. Let me compare me against someone else. Well, they've gotten in the sun more than I have. Oh, they're way more normal. Normal girl. We don't go for that aesthetic. We're always high fantasy. Or semi-realism. But even in our semi-realism stuff, like it's like we want makeup, we want lip gloss, we want blush, we want contour. We want to be cake. I dream of being cake. Yeah, like, I don't mind that as much. Like, Bayonetta is a great example. Bayonetta does have its moments of being dommy mommy. But, like, it's still a really good game that has most of its focus on gameplay. Can we swim, or do we instantly die in the water? Oh, we can swim. Nice. It is giving me very, like, Souls-like MMO, like the art-wise. Okay, so that bar is my charge shots I have available. Inventory. So I only have this right now. Looks like they might have a hard time detecting opponents from a distance. Oh nice, when she slashed it, it actually got cut in half. I notice I don't have my skills anymore. I do like this too. I will say I would like to see more jabby motions with this because it looks like her stance is saying rapier, and rapier's whole thing is that only the edge is sharp. And these are a lot of slash motions for a rapier. But this stance is more like on guard. so a little bit more fanciful swings or jabs. My brother, like, used to be on the fencing team for one of the schools they went to. Should I have abilities right now? Okay. Archery training. Increased damage. Okay, so that's a passive. That's an active. Swift shot shoots a nimble arrow. Double tap. Consumes an arrow to fire 2 consecutive shots. Radiant arrow. Charge shot. Counterattack. Because if I'm using this, it's probably because they're too close to me. I want a crossbow. I want these. These look cool. It also makes me think that's gonna be like a demon hunter. I don't know if I missed my selecting of weapon.
Head to the Eye of Insight nearby, unless you fancy getting lost.
Ah, this way. Activate Eye of Insight. But yeah, I want to try Stellar Blade. Oh, I also am gonna try Morbid Metal, which is like a shape-shifting, like rogue-like game. Where you play like this robot and you shift into these different things, and it's a lot more active combat. Hey, we found a Sheikah slate. Okay. Now the thing for me though is that this game will need to beat uh Black Desert. Because I always have, if I have games that fulfill very similar roles, I'm like, I need them to beat the one that pre-exists. Right now, the quest line feels very similar to Black Desert. Yay, I got the thing I wanted. Unequip. Equip. And these is better. Equip. Yeah, it's very demon hunter. Yeah, it looks like the AI is a little stupid.
Ah, shite! No getting through. Aye, little stud! I've a task for you.
Did it drop anything? Crossbow point. I'm gonna rank up these crossbows so I can, yeah. So it looks like when you use a ranged weapon, they kind of have a hard time seeing you. Like, what do you mean? I could just shoot you like this. We're gonna level up and have mastery points. Come here, player. I'm also curious as how experience is distributed. Like, if I tag it, do I get experience? Is that all that matters? Or do I have to be the one who gets the killing blow? Oh, that was cool. I like that. That's a lot of fun. I'm Yoda. I like that little jumpy around ability. Okay. What are the abilities I have unlocked for that? Skills. You've got a star. Rapid fire stance. That sounds fun. Precise shot. Enhanced crossbow training. Heat of battle upon landing a crit. Increase attack by 16%. A tornado shot. Ooh, that one. And Venom Shot. Ooh, is that poison? Of course we have to take the poison. Okay, so that's how that one works. So I wonder... It's kind of hard to tell how you'll level up with the different weapons, because I don't see a bar for the weapon level. And I wonder... A lot of games allow you to make it to where you don't see the head slot, and I would love if that was the case for this. I don't see a hide hair, like helmet button. Sharp arrow, double tap, swift shot. You know what? Tactical refill. So I want those to be refilled more frequently. Okay, who am I supposed to speak to? Ah, this way. I like that there's no stamina outside of combat. I will say, the story for this game seems more visually appealing. Like, I'm not really looking towards the actual story part, as much as I want to just... As much as I want to see what the world is like. Hello. So many assassins in this game when I don't have access to them. Mumble grumble. I'm gonna assume it's go up. Yeah. I will say, Wuthering Waves spoiled me with having, Oop. Wuthering Waves spoiled me with having Wall Run. If I could turn back time. If I could show the world better. Share. This game is brought to you by Share and Friends. It's always good to share with your friends. Her. I'm gonna assume there's fall damage in a game like this. But you know what? Nothing like testing it out. Yep. Zambi. Ooh, that was dangerous. I wonder what the different names mean. I also wonder if there's a better way to, like, heal. I don't know what this does, but you know what? Maybe it'll apply later. Zambinos. I'm home. I've come after saving everyone.
Heading to the settlement, are we? How about some
I guess.
company?
I would actually not like company.
Humble pilgrim of Chronos.
And
Though
I
may seem
am
no more than a beggar, 'tis far from
Flip,
the truth.
Flippy McGee, I guess. Not humble. By any means.
Speaking of, that peculiar clock of yours. I knew it looked familiar.
You cannot have it. It belonged to my grandfather and their grandfather before them. And then I killed both of them. I can't get Rosemary.
Sacred relic. Yet, yours look fie. These cursed knees of mine.
I don't believe they're that
Settlement lies
cursed.
just ahead.
Not yet, at least.
A sacred monument known as the Bound Stone lies near the entrance. There we shall part ways.
Good.
Now,
I'm tired of
where might
you.
I find a loaf of bread?
A bit of lag. No equipment that is enchantable. Oh, it says enchanter. I thought that was buying swords. Equipment scavenger. I'll keep a rapier just in case I need it later. I do hope that they get some voice actors for different parts of this. Because I think that's one of the parts that like made Black Desert a little hard for me. Was like talking to NPCs and then like walking like it makes the game feel, even though there's NPCs here, like it's not inhabited. Like the players are inhabiting it, but the people don't. Oh, nice. Craft. So that requires herbs. Oh, so I just steal from the shelves. That's nice. Seems like it's town storage. I guess I'm in the town, so therefore I could access storage. Forging equipment. Yeah, being in town, things have gotten a lot more buggy. Makes sense the more players that are around. Nice. So we can craft these. So I wonder why it lets me craft things not for my class. Are we gonna be able to like switch our classes? And can we compare to what we have on us currently, or do we have to memorize that? I'm gonna craft this. Equipment score 4. Level 4. Inventory. Oh, nice. Equip. That looks a lot better. I don't like my hat. I need a better hat. Oh, hey, herbs. That's what I needed for my potion. And arms. So I can craft that. Let's check out head. So I need thin leather for that. Because I like that hat better than what I'm wearing. Give me your leather. Maybe there'll be some animals out here that I can get leather from. Oh, I don't have a sickle. Good thing he doesn't have eyes. There's something I could grab up here. Oh, there. Oh wait, is that something I can grab? I can't grab lemons because I don't have a sickle. You don't need sickles to grab lemons. Just pick up the lemon. Oh. Lemons! Yeah, I knew I didn't need a sickle. Could you imagine if I was gonna pick up those and it said, you need a sickle to pick a lemon up off the floor. Yeah, ranged weapons seem to give the monsters the dumb. Ooh, Defender's Key. Oop. Oh, guess I'm going down this way. I'll live. Cape, skills. Crossbow. Upon letting critical hit, increase attack damage by 16%. That seems valuable. After performing roll. Okay. I should use the bow for a little bit.
Hold. Not another step.
Too late.
These rifts should not exist in this timeline.
Oh. Who's there? Unlocked Citadel. Vanguard when into the depths. Ooh. Solo leveling vibes. I know there's a hard boss coming up, but because I have Venom, I think I might be able to just cheese it. Also, it seems like if you get out of their AI radius, they just stop. At least the mobs do, so who knows about the boss. Game tip. Split your screen in half. No, the game tip is crouch.
This is the place with the stupid door on the wall.
Same. Oh, whoops. I left the dungeon. Yeah, I see. I mean, I honestly looked like a door, but my problem was the fact that it looked like it was closed. And this game already doesn't have this, like, it doesn't have the vibe that you can go into closed doors. Because when you're in town, all the doors are open.
I thought the boss just didn't spawn roll.
Well, time to see if I have any difficulty. Or if he does what all the other monsters have been doing. I would say this kind of looks like a door, but it looks like a door from Lord of the Rings. But it doesn't look like a door you can open. Like, what about my supermodel leg says that I do heavy lifting? Scarlet Envy. Cherry soda. Oh man, you should have stopped at 2. Overconsumption of soda will do that to you. Now, I did not get the ability to summon spirits with my cherry soda. Charge shot, do 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 do. Said I could hit. Oop. Oop. Respawn. You died. Achievement, first death. Okay. No, okay, so one thing I don't like about this game a little bit is there's not really much of a point of a ranged weapon if it has such a short range. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst range, but it's certainly misleading range. Oof. Also, health things aren't on my thing like they said it would be. My health pots. I'll be back. I'm gonna just gear my things up. Because I found a portal key and I want to see what that key does. The time portal. Oh, that's all I had to do? I'm gonna go up this way, because I want to go towards that. I need a sickle. Ah, there's the portal. Oh, speaking of which, let me take inventory, health pots. Yeah. And use. Thank you. Oh, there it is. Manipulate. Your equipment score, recommended equipment score 7. Okay. So, my equipment is terrible. Oop. I don't think I want to teleport there. I think I want to teleport at the stone settlement. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, so I just transfer things. I think the decraft person's here. I do want to figure out how to cook. Okay, nice. Bounty target. Gold XP. Looks like they give pretty much the same stuff. Purchase. Ah, cooking recipe level 2 is needed. Oh, nice. So I need mushrooms. I'm gonna go ahead and craft. Okay, so the craft is just the click button and done situation. I was hoping for like maybe a little bit of like either mini game or something. Press E when the time's right situation. To get a better weapon, I need much better things. You know, repair all.
Take me with you. Worry not. I shan't slow you down.
Okay, so it does count for me if I kill things around people. Oop, I almost didn't see you. I guess I'll just follow these people.
can hear me, make haste to the waterfall!
Why? Oh god. Oh, I can swim up that? Wow, I'm a really good swimmer.
That wagon used to be ours. My wife's
Okay, I was
belongings
over
must
here
still be
earlier.
nearby. Please, help me find them.
Oh, it's a gold drop this time. Ember breath. Lots of food. Which actually does make sense for it to be inside those. They are pots. That's what I would probably keep it in the pots. Oh, you're just a splatter.
At last, we found all of Melina's belongings. I have
Including
not
her
much to
body.
offer, but I must repay your kindness. Do find me later.
What's this? Lemon! Lots of food items. Oh, there you are. That was a cool ice attack. Ooh, crits. Ooh, what did these go to? Zombie go boom. It did go boom. I highly disagree with the things it says I need a sickle for. I don't know how that helped me with my mastery of the crossbow, but... Appear. Appear before me. Darn it, looks like he's not coming back for a bit. Let me tell you about my best barrel. Do 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 do. Yeah, they don't respawn as fast as I thought they would. Oh, there's a circle on the ground. Oh god! Jerk! Head to the camp at the top. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of have a body made of, like, adamantite or something, because it takes a lot to actually hurt you. Ooh, that you have a face that not even a mother could love. No. Ah, I need special equipment. Yeah, it seems okay. It does just seem like it's missing just something. But that makes sense because it is in a playtest. I'd say it has good bones. Nice. So you got the quick travel stone. But okay, I think we will cut the stream here. Thanks everyone so much for stopping by and being here. this has been Chrono, and tomorrow we're gonna look at the NTE live stream, or at least talk about it, because we are in that beta, which is coming up in about a week. So, till then, see you then. Bye.